Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here again in the back room. Norman's Rare Guitars. Welcome back to yet another episode of Guitar of the Day. What do you guys think of that coral yesterday?
That's pretty cool.
You know, it's gone. Doesn't matter what you think because it's sold. It's gone. It's out of the building. You know what I think sold it? When I knocked the E string completely out of the nut and got it back in there without missing. I think that sold that guitar.
Yeah, I think so too.
That'll do it. Let's see. Today, Stumpin' Thursday, we're doing basses again. I got one we've never done before. Something you guys are probably going to dig once you guys check this thing out. This is from 1970. This is a Mosrite of California Mark X bass, original Sunburst finish. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So we've done some Mosrite guitars. This is the first bass that we've done. So let's talk a little bit about these because they kind of follow the solid body guitars. Obviously Mosrite really took off kind of in the early mid 60s because of the Ventures. And most of the Mosrites here, this is a Mosrite of California, which is kind of post-Ventures. You'll see the big The Ventures logo up here. Now they did do a Ventures bass, which was a single pickup. I think they did 63, 64, 65. The dual pickup model like this came out 66. They did this 66 through about 70. The Ventures, however, kind of had a big fallout with Mosrite in 67. So after that, you lose the Ventures logo and it just goes to the Mosrite of California logo. But it's pretty much the same bass as the Ventures bass. They just call this the Mark X or Mark X, you know. Roman numerals. Stupid Romans. But kind of like the guitars, we have the German carve on the top. We've got their super high output pickups. We have their very, very skinny necks. And we have the very, very tiny frets. So they stayed pretty consistent on the basses too. This one's really clean. The only thing it's missing, you can see these screw holes right here. There's a little chrome bridge cover that just kind of covered that up. But that's really the only thing missing on this. Otherwise, very, very clean. A little bit of just honest wear on this, guys. Check out these tuners. Look how chunky and awesome those are.
Wow.
Radness. A couple other things you'll see on the Mosrite things. 0 fret and the metal nut. 0 fret. Can we just talk about 0 frets for a little bit?
Yeah.
You'll see this in the 60s. You'll see it on Mosrites. You'll see it on a lot of Gretches. You'll see it on the 2015 Gibsons too, I think it was. There's a lot of different reasons for the 0 fret. One reason is kind of makes the math a little bit easier to do because that's the first spot where it hits. So sometimes it makes guitars a little bit easier to produce and a little cheaper because you don't need skilled craftsmen to cut the nut to get it to intonate right because you've got from 0 fret to saddle as that measurement. You can normally get that a little bit finer in, which is why a lot of people were kind of bummed that Gibson did that on some of those guitars a few years back. But you'll see that a lot in the 60s, Gretsch especially, Mosrite. A lot of companies were doing it. But that's just part of the design. This thing's cool, man. Let's go plug it in, see what kind of California sounds come out of this thing. All right, we're out front. We have the 1970 Mosrite of California Mark X bass, original 3-color Sunburst finish. We're going through Rumble 200 today because we like to give you guys the highest end of gear. This thing's got all the EQs at noon. Lots of volume, no reverb. Let's start up on the neck pickup here, see what this guy can do. Let's switch to a pick here. Let's go into the middle position. Combination of those two pickups together here. cool. Let's go down to the bridge. Let's hear this thing wide open. See it in the back here. From 1970. It's the other great California guitar manufacturer. This is Mosrite of California. This is the Mark X Bass. Original 3-color Sunburst finish on the German carved top. Rosewood fingerboard, small dot inlays. Really tiny frets, really skinny, fast playing neck, super loud pickups. That's the Mosrite way. There's your Thumpin' Thursday for this week. Follow me on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. And check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow for a very special Flat Top Friday. We'll see you then. Peace.